You must be a special lady.
What are you singing first? No, Harry, I'm singing second, man.
And a very exciting girl.
Al, bring that bass out, man.
Hey, man, I'll bring it out a little bit more.
You gotta be a special
Let's
lady.
get down on some harmony. Come on.
'Cause you got me sitting on top of the world. Sitting on top of the world.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another Ife Basim masterpiece. Tonight's program, in celebration of mothers, will highlight our abilities as mothers to not only nourish, encourage, and strengthen our children, it also puts a spotlight on the need to engage in difficult but necessary conflict resolution while stressing the overriding factor that self-affirmation continues to help us to be the superwomen that we all are. Now, baby, you know I love you, but you've been walking around here with that stank attitude for too long, and I need to tell you a few things. Yes, you're pretty, and I'm sure them good looks have the men eating out of your hands, but a good man, which is what you need, is going to want more than just a pretty face. Who told you everything is all about you? You need to be a woman of substance and character, qualities that outlive beauty. It's time to get rid of those unrealistic expectations that people are here to please you. Learn how to care for more than just yourself. Encourage and elevate others, because a good man, which is what you need, ain't got time for that sense of entitlement shit. Set a standard of respect for yourself and stop settling for less than you deserve. Girl, if you truly knew your value and your worth, you would stop giving out discounts. And it's okay to be a little old-fashioned, because a good man, which is what you need, knows how to treat his lady. When he picks you up in his car, let him open the door. When you go out to dinner, let him pull the chair out for you. And when you're walking together down the street, make sure you're standing to his right in case the car jumps the curb. God forbid. Finally, learn how to cook and not just order takeout. Get hold of some of Grandma's mouth-watering recipes that were always a hit at Thanksgiving. Her fried chicken, potato salad, collard greens, macaroni and cheese, and oh yeah, those homemade biscuits. They always had Grandpa smiling. Because a good man, which is what you need, may just want to sop you up like gravy.
Standing concert has just ended at the Sarabon Music Center, and Eliza Meadows, a beautiful, voluptuous black woman dressed in artsy Afrocentric attire, is walking through the theater doors to leave, but turns to speak to someone still inside the theater.
Girl, I've got to go. Wes said he'd wait for me downstairs. I've already talked to you too long. We'll get together Saturday. Call me. Toodles.
She turns and walks toward the elevator, stops and waves goodbye to those she knows. As she is waiting, Mara Daniels, a slender, attractive black woman, dressed conservatively, also walks to the elevator. She stops and nods her head at Eliza. She then ruffles through her purse and pulls out her cell phone and a stick of gum. Mara unwraps the gum, puts the wrapper in her purse, sticks the gum in her mouth, and begins to chew while looking down at her phone. As they wait for the elevator doors to open, Eliza looks over at Mara with a smirk on her face. The elevator arrives and both women enter to the serenading sound of music. Eliza walks to the back of the elevator and leans against the wall, while Mara is at the front of the elevator, continuing to look at her cell phone. When the elevator stops at the next floor, the doors open and Eliza waves at friends leaving the theater. As the doors close, Mara looks up, rolls her eyes, and taps her foot anxiously as she looks straight ahead. The two are silent as they wait to exit. Suddenly, the music is interrupted by a loud thud. The women are visibly concerned as the elevator shakes and abruptly stops. The doors do not open, and both women frantically exclaim,
Oh, shit! Pressing the button like that won't make anyone come any quicker.
But at least someone will hear it.
Maybe. Why don't you use the phone? Who are you trying to call on your cell phone? You can't get reception in here. I meant this phone. Hello? Can you send help? I'm stuck in the elevator.
Excuse me, we're stuck in the elevator?
I'm sorry, we're stuck in the elevator. That's right, there are two people. Yes, we're okay. How long? You can't get us out any sooner? Oh, okay, bye.
So
what?
So what did they say?
There was a power outage throughout the city, and it's going to take about 20 to 30 minutes before we can get out.
John, I cannot be stuck in this elevator.
With who, Mara? Me? Believe me, I certainly don't want to be in here with you either. But since we're going to be here for long, can't we at least be civil to each other and act like adults?
Act like adults. I'm not sure who you're talking about, but I am an adult.
Never mind, Mara. Forget I said anything. Oh, Lord. Please help me get through this.
Excuse me, did you say something?
Nope. Nothing at all. Really?
I'm sorry, does that bother you?
It is annoying. Oh my God. Lord, please help me. What is your problem? I don't have a problem.
You think I do?
Yeah. I'm not the one who can't make up her mind whether to speak or not. Some days you do, some days you don't. It sounds like a problem to me.
I spoke to you and Wes the last time I saw you two at the club.
Grunting is not speaking, and the next time you give me one of your phony greetings, walk past me and hug my man. Civil. I said that we should be civil. Do you remember when we used to speak?
Yes, but we were never good friends.
I know that, but we did speak to each other. By the way, how's your son?
Theo is doing great. He was just promoted to assistant vice president at his company. And he's studying for his PhD in economics. And he and his fiance are getting married next year.
Wow, congratulations. You did a great job raising him. Are you ready to be a mother-in-law?
Well, thank you. Well, I can't wait to be a mother-in-law. I'm getting a daughter. That will be a new experience for me. What about your son, Cameron? I read in Black Enterprise that he's the new dean at the university.
Yes, and he's so excited to take on this new position. I don't see him as much as I would like, but he does call me every week.
Well, you've done a great job as well.
I am
proud mama.
Hey, weren't you learning a new language?
Yes.
Italian, right?
Yes, I am. I really do enjoy it. And I was able to speak a little Italian when I went to Rome. Sollevandoci a vicenda. Ci solleviamo.
Okay, so what did you just say?
I said, by lifting each other up, we lift ourselves. It's a quote I heard by athlete and writer Laura Fleischner.
Nice.
Do you hear that? Oh, maybe we'll be out of here soon. Did you say you wanted to learn salsa?
Oh, snap!
I hope you can keep up.
En el infierno encuentre gloria y que una nube de tu memoria me borre a mí. Que allá en el otro mundo, en el infierno encuentre gloria y que una nube de tu memoria me borre a mí.
Girl, that was fun. Girl, you're good.
That was fun. You're not so bad yourself. Oh, I went to your exhibit last week.
You?
Yes, me. You know, you really are a great artist. And I'm sure many will be purchasing your beautiful work.
Thank you. This is my second exhibit. So far, it's doing very well. Matter of fact, last week, someone purchased a piece paid for it in cash. Yes. I was told they want to remain anonymous. So what happened?
What do you mean?
Why did we stop speaking to each other? Cooper! Mara, I dated Cooper 10 years ago. 10 years, Mara. I'm with Westbound. Why can't you be happy in your relationship with Cooper? I know I am.
What? Happy in your relationship with Cooper?
You know that's not what I meant. Yes, Cooper and I are friends, but nothing more.
Well, why do you have to be friends with Cooper anyway? If you're with West, then be with West.
So, is this why you've been nasty to me? Because I'm still friends with Cooper? I've never understood women who fail to confront their man when threatened by another woman. You need to get your insecurities in check.
I am not threatened by you, Alisa. But I've never understood women who continue to be friends with their ex when they're in another relationship. Why won't you just let him go?
Let him go. I'm not holding on to Cooper.
Well, you may not realize it, but you are. For whatever reason, I'm not sure. Those innocent glances and smiles are not as innocent
Now wait,
as you think.
wait a minute.
Oh, or maybe it's just to spite me.
Okay. I will admit my friendship with Cooper was to spite you because you were so shady. Dang, Mara. You make it sound like I got some kind of power over the man.
What do you do? And you know, women are not ignorant to the fact that we possess an influence over men to get their attention and to keep them interested, even if we're no longer with them.
And women are not naive to the sneaky and petty games they play against each other when they are jealous or feel inadequate. Like not speaking and then hugging another woman's man. That mean-spirited shit will get you punched in the throat.
Try it.
I'm sorry.
What was the name of that painting you sold last week?
Elevate her and she will heal.
Was that the one with the 3 women?
Yes, one woman was on all fours.
And another woman was kneeling on her back, holding the feet of another woman, reaching for the sun.
Elevate her, and she will heal.
Heal from criticism and judgment.
Heal from hostility and aggressive behavior.
Heal from heartache and pain.
Heal from jealousy and insecurity.
Heal from pettiness and manipulation.
Heal from self-consciousness and feeling inadequate.
Heal from being mean-spirited and competitive.
Heal
From not loving yourself. Elevate her, and she will heal. You know, that's what I say every morning when I look at the paper.
Wait, you bought that piece?
Mara begins to answer, but the women are startled by a noisy clanking sound and the shaking of the elevator. They rush to the wall to brace themselves. The clanking stops, and the elevator begins to move slowly. Mara, with her hand on her head and Elisa holding her stomach, look at each other and breathe a sigh of relief. The salsa music they had earlier begins to play.
How about we get another dance?
Sounds good to me.
Sabes a ciencia cierta que me engañaste, aunque alguien te amara igual que yo. Lleno estoy de razones para despreciarte.
Well, son, the crystal stair has shattered, and the tacks and splinters have embedded in the floorboards, warped with the tears of hope and promise. I thought by now this road would be easier for you to travel, but they've planted a briar patch on the path to block your destiny, and you've got to find a way through it. Now, my way was hard too, but I never looked back because my life and your life depended on me looking straight ahead. And while my journey was tempered by adversity, the difficulty strengthened my resolve to persevere. I took each step with strong conviction because I believed the storm was passing over. I believed that trouble don't last always, and I believed that we would overcome. But belief can be a dark and lonely place when you can't hear the voice of God guiding you. Yes, I've seen his hand move mountains. He has lifted me to higher ground, and his strong arm created the milestones to help you through your journey. But now it's time for you to take up the mantle and continue the fight. Unfortunately, you don't have the luxury of being comfortable with mediocrity because you fear the struggles and obstacles in your way. Nor can you retreat to a safety net to avoid misery and pain. I know the way is long, and I sure enough know that the way is hard, but if you continue to move forward, you'll rebuild that crystal stair. You just keep believing that the storm will pass over, that trouble don't last always, and that we shall overcome. Son, I love you.
You've given me, I'll always keep it inside. You're the
that I could be, and I just wouldn't feel right if I didn't have you by my side. You were there for me to love and care for me when skies were gray. When I was down, you were always there to comfort me. And no one else could be what you have been to me. You will always be, you will always be the girl in my life for all time. Mama, Mama, you know I love you. Ooh, you know I love you, Mama. Mama, you're the queen of my heart. Your love is like tears from the stars. Mama, I just want you to know that loving you is like food to my soul. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Must have been cold there in my shadow to never have sunlight on your face. You were content to let me shine and wash away. You always walked a step behind. Must have appeared to go unnoticed. I've got it all here in my heart. I want you to know I know the truth. Yes, I know. I would be nothing without you. Did you ever know that you're my hero? You're everything I would like to be, and I could fly higher than an eagle. For you are the wind beneath my wings. Mama, you know I love you. Ooh, you know I love you, Mama. Mama, you're the queen of my heart. Loving you is like tears from the stars. Ooh, Mama, I just want you to know loving you is like food to my soul. Thank you, thank you, thank God for you, the wind beneath my
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Ode to the Black woman, the greatest force on earth.
Shine on. Because when you shine, the rays of your light emanate so ferociously, it illuminates my path, elevating me to a place of assurance. I am impregnated with the courage to pursue and excel, and my wildest imaginations are immune to fear and defeat. Empowered by your determination, I know my goals are attainable because you've paved the way for me to walk the road that leads to my success.
Yes. Shine on, Black woman, shine on. Because when you shine, your infectious smile disarms apprehensions and removes barriers. This kindness is like a contagious plague whose virus is transmitted like an intravenous drip, renewing the spirit as it is played forward. Cosmetics pale in comparison with this powerful compliment, and its effects are magical.
Shine on, Black woman. Shine on. Because when you shine and speak your words of life, well, they become as jewels about my neck, and I am made most magnificent. With the truth that I am unstoppable. Your words, like refreshing water, enrich the soil where possibilities are planted. And when those seeds blossom, its petals fall back to the earth to once again nourish the soil of other ambitions.
Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Well, shine on, Black woman, shine on. Because when you shine, your beauty radiates like a rainbow of melanin hues. Black, brown, and yellow tones reflect a brilliance incomparable to precious stones. Each shade its own spectrum, creating a kaleidoscopic vision of loveliness. Beauty is personified in this magnificent skin, defined in its colorful array. This is our badge of honor that no one can disgrace.
Well, shine on, Black woman. Shine on. Because when you shine, your love is like a volcanic explosion, overflowing with forgiveness. You hold no one unredeemable, but through love, like the all-consuming lava, erase the stain of guilt. I stand unimpeachable, and I am rewarded with the opportunity to start again, unscathed from judgment.
Well, shine on, Black woman. Shine on. Because when you shine, your faith becomes something greater than yourself.
All right.
This conviction is the genesis that allows you to trust beyond what you see with an unwavering belief that spirit will lead you to your destiny. Voices of the past cry out that victory is inevitable if you only believe. I am led by the light of those conquering warrior queens.
Come on.
And I shout out with confidence that today, victory today is mine.
Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Shine on, Black woman, shine on. Because when you shine, your impartiality allows you to glean from the uniqueness of others and fill your basket full of endearing qualities to acquire as your own. Envy is banished by imitation, and virtue silences slander. You nod your head and smile at another to acknowledge the excellence you both possess. Because you know that indifference toward our differences rob us of valuable commodities.
Shine on, Black woman, shine on. Because when you shine, your discernment becomes a roadmap that detours you away from trivial distractions. And wisdom, your compass, guiding you from haphazard decisions. You become accountable to those who emulate you, as well as to those who wish you to fail. For they will both see your persistence to succeed.
Okay. Shine on, Black woman. Shine on. Shine on. Because when you shine, we shine. And when we are united by a gravitational force that brings us together to support one another's endeavors, encourage each other's dreams, and congratulate each other's accomplishments, we become more than phenomenal.
Yes. That's right.
Shine on, Black woman. Shine on. For when you shine, we shine.
When you shine, we shine.
When
you shine, we shine.
When
you shine, we shine.
And when we shine, we outshine the sun. And we become the greatest force on earth.
Ashe, ashe, ashe.
Let it shine.